get into a few things. I got some cards on the board, just feeling the energy out. You know, I am so huge on sharing and speaking about energy with guys because this is a new way of living. Yeah, it's a new way of living, right? Being able to alchemize energy, being able to understand energy and how it flows, right? How it can be corroded and get stuck and be stagnated, and it can do so many different things, right? But we wanted to do the right things. We wanted to do what it's supposed to do, and we want to make sure we're using it correctly, right? So let's get into this. Um, I literally was on here. I was talking to my sister earlier, and we were talking, and you know, she was sharing, or we were sharing with each other about how relationships that we've had, like past relationships, that's like most likely ended at this point, or they're ending, or you just haven't established, you know, what you want that relationship to be or what you want it to look like, but you know that it's a decision, it's a choice that have to be made. And I just feel like it was very important for me to bring this up and share this with you guys because, like, you know, I had said this the other day about us making decisions and choices and how important that is going to be and how much is going to come up. It's going to come up a lot during these next 9 months. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot of things that we are faced with where we're going to have to make decisions based on, you know, what things have been for us or who people have been in our lives and if they can go with us, and have we just been carrying dead weight, you know what I'm saying? Or do they deserve to go, you know? And am I willing to give my, you know, give my life up, because that's what you'll be doing if you continue to allow people to, you know, siphon your energy to feed off of you, you know, to use you, to misuse you. You know, you block what you was for you, right? You block your blessings. Y'all, I hate the English language, I swear, but like it is what it is. That's why I be like fumbling with my words and shit, cause I don't even like using this shit. Like that's why I be ready to go like on an excursion in the hills with the monks and shit and learn different ways to communicate. Okay. Okay, so anyways, let me go. Okay, so the reason, let me finish. So the reason why I was talking about that is because hi everybody. I didn't even say my thing. Like, welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. How you guys doing? If you can't stay, it's fine. I'm gonna get on here for a few seconds and let you guys know what energy is out on the board, and then I'm up out of here. But back to what I was saying though. So me and my sister was talking about, like, you know, like she's in school, and the reason why I'm bringing this up is because if you are going through something where you are trying to develop yourself and you're trying to change things about yourself, you know, and you're just trying to, you know, even further educate yourself on things, you know, and the people around you are not supporting you, it's really time to take a look at them, you know, people that's around you that's not supporting you, you know. Or I feel like it's more so like people from that's been around for a long time that's never supported, like they made it seem as if they were supporting, but really they wasn't cheering for you at all. They was actually preying on your downfall, you know what I'm saying? And because they had access to you and you were sharing things with them when you were young, you were naive, you really didn't, you know, you really didn't get that energy from them because you didn't know, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't aware, you know what I'm saying? But now that you are aware, you know, those are some of the decisions and the choices that I was talking about that's going to have to be made in these next, I said 3 to 6 to 9 months. I told you 3, 6, 9 is very significant things happening in divine order. Um, and so with us talking about that, I remember saying to her, I was just like, you know, all of those times that we've shared with, you know, sisters, it could be cousins, people that and shit didn't go through, you know, something ended up happening, you know. And I'm not the one to blame, I'm a blameless type individual, but at the same time, people very well do be a part of your demise, then you don't even know it. Like, I remember my sister had betted on me getting kicked out of school in 3 days. I didn't know nothing about it until I got kicked out in 3 days, y'all. Swear to God, in 3 days. And that's not to say that she didn't know me or anything, but her putting that out there, anything that you put out there, it becomes alive. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that someone that close would do that to you would absolutely have, it would absolutely have an effect on you. You know, I don't take spirituality lightly. I don't take words lightly. You know what I'm saying? I don't take how people's, what people heart generate. And you could tell what people heart generate by the way that they treat others, by the way that they, you know what I'm saying? The things that they say. So I feel like that is really big for us to listen to the words that's coming out of people's mouths right now, especially us that's evolving, especially us that's gifts are enhancing. Like, we need to be listening right now, because as we step through this motherfucker, we can't let these motherfuckers know what we're doing anymore. We can't be divulging information and sharing shit if you want that shit to be at its full capacity. If you want that shit to be bigger than life, nobody can know. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it was supposed to be like that, but that's not how we were taught. You thought that, I swear, y'all. So let me show y'all the cards and let me keep going, because I didn't know that the subject was going to be about this. But I wanted to share that with the friendship card had came out, right? So at the bottom of the friendship, it says team, connections, and network. So earlier when I was pulling this energy, I'm like, well, damn, you know, I know that, because I've been meeting, you know, a couple of new people. Like, it's new people that's been coming in. And so I feel like that's, as a collective, that's what's coming in. It's new souls, right? These souls are old souls that we know, but we just don't remember when we were supposed to come into alignment with them at some point along our journey, but we first had to do what we needed to do, and they needed to do what they needed to do so that we can get the job done, whatever that may be. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's teaming up or you being an ally on some type of kind of level, right? This friendship card, but before friendship card came out, it was live and learn. So live and learn came out, y'all, right? And it's like, so what's on live and learn? It says experience, training, and development. Now you tell me, as a sentient being, if that's not what you've been going through. I don't give a fuck if you ain't graduated from high school. I don't give a fuck if you ain't got a college degree. I don't give a fuck if you work a 9 to 5. Your experience, basically, you've been training all your life up until this moment. And the experience you have, you're over fucking qualified. So if you wanted to be a fucking therapist and call it something else, you can fucking do that. Hey, hi James, you can do that, right? And so getting back, and I'm going back in between the conversation that I had with her, because I always have so much. I be trying to get her to come on here with me, y'all, because she's so dope. But her, you know, with us talking about, you know, going back in between that conversation that I had with her, it's like when you get there, and while you're there, like at this point, like, okay, let's say where I am, and me sitting up on here speaking to you guys, doing something that people that I grew up with would never think that I would do. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not who I am, but they never got to know me. These people never got to know you. And these were people that you grew up with, in the home with. You know them very well, but they didn't know you. They didn't take the time out to get to know you. So there was conversations that was being had, you know what I'm saying, in these groups and shit. You know, I feel like the conversations was deadly. And I say that because earlier when these cards came out, illness came out. And I'm like, nah. I said, if it's anything when it comes to illness, I said, I can see the collective having some scares in your health. I could see you having some scares in your health and things coming up to scare your ass straight on getting healthy, on eating right, on exercising, on taking shit more serious, but not no serious illness. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if it is something, I see it being, you know, I see it being something mild that can be, you know, cured. You know what I'm saying? By way of you doing the things that you need to do. So I'm like, okay, well, let me pull a card on illness. Ancestors, tell me what illness is about. Like, what is this? Let me show y'all what card came out. The sun card. Just what the fuck I was thinking. The sun card came out over illness. You know what I'm saying? And so what I was getting from that is the illness. Give me 1 minute, y'all, because I'm channeling, okay? It ain't going to be the same thing that I picked up on earlier, because I be forgetting shit. When I be channeling, afterwards, I'll forget all that shit. Because it's not just mine, right? But yeah, it's a child that's right here. It's two kids, two young girls, and then she's in the bed. And they like, just be quiet and we're gonna tell you. That's why I said listening. So listening, in order to overcome any illness, you have to be in tune with yourself. In order for you to overcome any, and when I say illness, I'm talking about spiritual illness, okay? Parasites, you know what I'm saying? All of that shit. You could even been thinking about fasting. I would say like the past 3 months, thinking about fasting. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it into action and I'm gonna do this, but you haven't quite did it in, I swear y'all, look at this card came out too. It's a few of them out here, but discipline. Okay, you could struggle with discipline. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you're getting into the algorithm of having discipline. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the energy that I'm picking up on is like, these are souls that came from broken homes. Okay, these are souls that had very, very toxic relationships. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to the point to where like you'd have been through shit to where you didn't felt like you were sick and you wasn't even sick, but your body felt was so, you know, affected by the way that you were being treated and misplaced. You know what I'm saying? And all of the all of the negativity around you. This is what that's what it felt like. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you at a you're here now. You know what I'm saying? Your inner child, you know, your inner child is speaking over the sicknesses, over the illnesses. Your higher self is speaking to you more than it ever have. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes you might neglect it. Sometimes you might neglect it. Sometimes you might say, I'm gonna get to it. You know what I'm saying? But like, discipline is the overall goal to achieve. Okay, it also came out, safe travels came out as well. Okay, the number 3 can be significant. We also have 27, I don't know why I got this card in my hand, 27, 72, and 35. So if you guys see any of those numbers can be significant. So safe travels came out. So with this live and learn, green, the color green can be significant as well. With this live and learn coming out, like next to safe travels, because it came out like this. Next to safe travels, my nails all dirty and shit, y'all. But it's just because I be scratching my But safe travels came out. Live and learn came out next to safe travels, which let me know that you are going through, you know, you're going through you're going through portals at this point, right? So it's a lot of astral projection at this time. It could be you wanting to get a lot of rest. You like, damn, why am I exhausted? Why am I feeling like, you know what I'm saying, I'm tired? Why am I, you know what I'm saying? Like wanting to stay in bed. I'm not really wanting to be around people. Let me tell you something. You have officially moved out of, what is that shit called when you're in, it's like when you're in the ghetto. Talking about the ghetto. Survival mode. You've moved out of survival mode. So let me tell you guys, so that you won't be alarmed. When you move out of survival mode after being in survival mode for 15, 17, 18 years, that shit takes a toll on you. And even though you think that you didn't rest in between because you didn't went to sleep and you didn't did this, or you might have took vacations and shit, your soul never rested. Your body never rested. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the soul never rests. So I don't know why I just said that, right? The body never rested. Your body never truly got the rest that it needed. So that's why you can be, you know, feeling fatigue or just, you know, just wanting to stay to yourself and get rest, right? Exhausted. Even when you get out there, it's like you immediately want to go back home. If you're having those symptoms, those are symptoms of evolution. Those are symptoms that you're evolving and that you've came out of energy that you was in for so long and it stressed your body out, right? Like they say, too much of anything is not good for us, right? So just think of 15 years of being in that type of kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? Where you're always having to defend yourself and it's always some bullshit going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that is. And this is why your guides, like this friendship card too, is giving me like, this is not like a physical friendship like here. This is like to go to the spiritual, like this is like your ancestors, this is your spirit guides, like cheering you on to keep going, because it's almost like you feeling like, okay, my feet hurt. I don't feel like going no more. My leg, I did all this, and it's not like you giving up. I don't sense that at all. But it's like you moving a little more slower than you usually do. You can be an earth sign, okay, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I'm also picking up on Aquarius, even though, I know Aquarius, what I think Aquarius is, what is it? Aquarius air? I think it is. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, your mind can be playing tricks on you, because we got big Leo, in here. But I feel like that Leo energy that we're in, and we've been in for the past 3 weeks, y'all. But we're really heavy in it right now. That's why you gotta stay out motherfuckers' business right now, y'all. Let people go through what they going through. You going through shit yourself. Handling, you know what I'm saying? You gotta stay. You gotta have tunnel vision right now. You can't let nobody call you off your pivot. Don't let nobody pull you off your shit, because I'm telling you, man. That's what they do. That's what me and my sister was talking about. Like when you get to, like, let's say you going to school, or when you're getting to something that you're trying to accomplish or do something for yourself, the very people that you call family and friends that's still around you, you might not even deal with them like that, but they still got access to you. Them knowing that you're doing that, and then they start closing in on you doing negative shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to bring strife in your life. Like, I'm finna graduate in 2 weeks. Why in the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? As my whatever that is, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you say that we like this, but you can't be supportive. And I've never wavered, but it's not about that. But they find certain times in your life to come in and corrupt what it is that you have going on. So keep an eye on that type of kind of energy, okay? Be very, 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 I don't want to say, it's not even careful. Just be very selective on who you share shit with, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm serious, y'all, because like I'm 39 years old. Well, I'm 38. I be forgetting. Anybody that's that old, that's old. Anybody that's that age already know. Like, by the time you get 24, you forget your fucking age. All right, I be forgetting my kids' age and shit. You know what I'm saying? It just be like that. Like, age ain't even like nothing really. You know what I'm saying? Just like the days of the month and shit. I don't even be the Monday and Tuesday. I don't even look at that shit. I just be like, we in the energy. What energy are we in? You know what I'm saying? Because that shit don't matter. But let me see, y'all, because I just been running my mouth. Okay, so live and learn. Um, I clarified the illness that came out. The overall energy is discipline. So discipline is significant. Okay, that's something that you need to work on. Whatever that falls in the lines of whatever it is that you need to do. I feel like it's more of a health thing. His health. Okay, if it's drinking more water, if it's eating more fruit, if it's changing your dietary system. A lot of you guys are, you know what, that's crazy, I just seen that. A lot of you guys are being shown what Stargate you come from. Now, that ain't got shit to do with what I'm talking about, but I just seen it. And a lot of you guys can't levitate to the level of consciousness that you actually come from with all of this. Is it medically induced engineering, specimens, species, whatever the fuck they didn't put inside of us? Okay, I don't know what I just said, but yeah, all of that. Okay, so take that into consideration. Thank you, Spirit. Another thing too, I wanted to say as well. So I want to just say thank you to all of my ancestors. Okay, to all of my spirit guides, to all of the ones that was here and that didn't left, because they change them up just depending on what you need help with. And I just want to give thanks to every last one of them and show my gratitude, like, for real, because I wouldn't have made it here without them. I want to give thanks to Big Mama as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta give props where props is due. Okay, we gotta let them know that we know that they here, right? Okay, so let me read this card. So this card also came out, and this was a card across from discipline. And so it says, what else could this mean? Okay, this is a soul truth card. So it says, there are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, What else could this mean? It says today's soul action is there something your soul is calling you to learn in this moment? Or is there a pattern that is ready to be broken? Walk in the others, I'm sorry, walk in the other person's shoes and see it from their perspective. If it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is life happening for me right now, right? We're look at that's why I be saying too, like don't be hard on you guys. Don't be hard on yourself because you put in more pressure on you, and it's already pressure because you're going to an unknown place. You're going to the unknown, and sometimes it can be scary. Sometimes it can bring up other fears, that come from other things. When you're trying to get your life right, other things come up because these are the things that needs to be addressed. And so, this is actually like really, really spot on with everything I've been talking about. Um, that's another thing I was saying too. So you could have done things in the past, or like you could have tried to you could have set goals, right? You set goals, and while you were trying to accomplish these things, there were people who didn't root for you. There were things that would come up. And so there were things that would come up. And because you didn't finish these things, because you didn't finish the goals that you set out, it discouraged you and it put like insecurities on you and things of that nature, right? Because you let the person down inside of you. And I say person because it's so many different how can I say it? It's so many different pieces of us inside, right? We got the child version of us, we have the adult version, we have the teenage version, and we all of those, they never leave, right? And on top of that, we have our bloodline, within us as well, right? So all of those roots is inside of us, and we tend to hold on to things, and I feel like that's something that you're coming out of. And so if there are things that you were going to do, I see you like actually signing up for the school, stepping into that, and just being being able to be yourself, and take that adventure. So that's a good thing, right? Okay, so let me read the next one. It says, how can I be more flexible right now? It says, what are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go. Let love move through you today and trust the outcome will be more your high, be for your highest good. Okay, so let me read that one more time. It says, what are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go. Let love move through you today and trust the outcome will be for your highest good. So that's trusting that outcome. Like that shit didn't work out back then, but who's to say that it won't? Hi, everybody. Who's to say that it won't work out now, especially with all of the changes that you've made? You know what I'm saying? Especially with you knowing what you know now. You know what I'm saying? Who's to say that it won't go right? You know what I'm saying? Exceptionally right for you. And you really, really, hit strike gold. But I'm gonna tell you this. Anybody that you share, anybody that ever made you feel some type of kind of way and it's no resolve, those are the relationships that you need to, handle now. You know what I'm saying? Like those are relationships that need to be handled now. And it's a trip because, okay, let me read the bottom of this. Because the King of Cups came out. And this is the King of Cups. This is your energy, right? The energy that you are in. You could be in, or you're going into. So it says, remind yourself all day long that you are safe, that life is happening for you, and that you are not alone. Then do some yoga. I said I was gonna do some yoga today too, y'all. I swear I said I was gonna do some yoga today. I don't know what happened. Okay, let me see something, because I want to read this card to you guys. It's so much better when I can read the cards, so you guys can know exactly what, you know what I'm saying, because it's different in different decks. Yeah, it's been a lot of, you know what I'm saying, like, it's been a lot of fake shit But that's why this live and this learn, you know what I'm saying, it's out here on the board. You know what I'm saying? Like, you learned a lot from the people that was in your life. You know what I'm saying? Good or bad, whatever they was. Like, you learned from it. You're not holding on to nothing. So it's no point in allowing that to continue be a part of your story. You know what I'm saying? Like, they always wanted to be attached to you. And by you telling, like, stories about situations that took place with old situations that didn't work out or may have hurt you or rubbed you the wrong way, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a way for them to stay in your energy. This is a way for them to continue to be a part of your story. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are the main character. You know what I'm saying? You're the main character. And you're given so many different, you know, like how when kids go to school, they're given a lot of different supplies. Like, you have so many different gifts inside of you, you know. And I know it be sounding cliche when you say gifts, but like it's really not cliche. It's shit that you can't go buy in the store. You know what I'm saying? Like, and everybody individually got different ones, but collectively they all work for where we going towards, right? Everybody got their plate. They everybody got their place that they play, or they position. Everybody got their position that they play. And you've found out that you got some shit in the bag, and you like, so you say you protecting it. I'm hearing protect what you love. Let me see. Protect what you love. Because I'm telling you, y'all, you get to getting shit, start getting good, like, you know what I'm saying? Or when you start doing something to help you evolve, there's going to be pushback. That's just the way shit go. It's that's why I was telling y'all to get that book, because it teach about that, like the degrees, you know what I'm saying, the degree of things, you know, and how things happen at certain degrees, and when we're supposed to be straight fine line middle, but things happen to the degree, which means like somebody can get hella mad, or somebody can take things in a way to where they're able to be understanding and get through things and have a resolve. Some people can't have that, right? So that's pretty much how things are. Also, when we're trying to go up, we're going to get some kind of pushback, right? That's going to try to push us down. And usually, typically, it's those that are close to us, or situations that occur that's so close to home to stop us dead in our tracks. But see, there you go, y'all. Don't it make sense for us? This is why they say that we should not be connected to nothing in the physical. We should not be connected to nothing in the physical, people, places, or things. It don't matter who it is. It don't matter if it's your fucking kids. You can be your mama. And see, people be thinking that I be people be thinking that I be because I be saying shit like that, and I be dead ass serious, like I'm cold hearted and shit, but I'm really not, because I wouldn't be over here doing what I'm doing. But like on some real shit, like, you feel me? Like, I mean, y'all seen The Walking Dead. If it's an infected motherfucker, you feel me? Like, I'm not finna try to put my mama in the motherfucking attic and tie her up, and I know that she's sick. If anything, I'm gonna blow her motherfucking head off, so then that way she can go on and get the fuck up out of here. And she damn sure not finna be with me just because that's my mama. And sometimes people tend to, I know I have, to try to, try to salvage things that's no longer alive, salvage things that's no longer, it's nothing else that you can get from there. Because people literally be walking around here dead. Their situations be dead. It's nothing that you can, it's no growth. The ground is not fertile. Okay? It's not fertile murder. Fertile myrtle. Hold on, let me get this, y'all. And I know I know all the pages in here. And I don't know why I just didn't go to it, because I was talking to y'all. So the king of, let me see. So the King of Cups came out. Let's see what this time out. The King of Cups came out, right? And this is like this is one aspect of you guys' energy right here, right? The King of Cups. All right. So it says they're calming, and hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. They're calming. These words hella small. They're calming, and their cup is brimming with love and compassion. See, people be trying to take advantage of that. You gotta stay booted up. But if this is the energy that you in, then I'm sure that you are protecting what you love. You're protecting your energy. They draw strength from treating others with tenderness and kindness. And they're truly in touch with all their emotions. They're the kind of person who you feel perfectly at ease with. So this energy came out over illness, and next to discipline. So this is energy that's coming in. This is energy that's coming in, right? By way of the alchemist. So whoever I'm speaking to, you could be an alchemist. You can spend a lot of time alone too as well, because we got solitude right here. We got solitude right here. And so magic came out as well, right? Which is next to the sun card. If you did have like an illness, or if you were sick, or just if it was like, let's even say that you might have even had some thoughts about some things because you felt something. It's not nothing. Like, I'm not a doctor or nothing, but this is more so like your mind playing tricks on you, and like where you need to be more. Whoever this message is for, right? Whoever it resonate with, it's not gonna resonate with everybody, but whoever this is like, it's time for you to enjoy life. It's time for you to get out, dance, have fun. You know what I'm saying? It's like the kid in you is ready to do things that you haven't done in a long time. Things that, it's probably things that other people that's around you don't like to do. So you're gonna have to go and venture out and, you know, meet new people that's a part of the things that you like. But like with this right here, like, cause your old self, like, you know what I'm saying, coming out of that, I'm just seeing like a snake shed skin. This is this illness. It's like mental anguish. It's like overthinking. That's what the illness is. Even if you feel something, it's not that. And if it is something, it ain't that motherfucking big. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're learning how to alchemize energy, all right, within your solitude, right? This is why your ancestors keep on making you pay attention, telling you pay attention, pay attention. You keep getting messages, you keep getting downloads. You know what I'm saying? You're being followed by ancestor. This is a masculine ancestor I'm picking up on, but mother is right there, right? Mother is right there. You got the aunts, you got the grandmothers, you got the, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're very connected to the divine feminine energy. But like, I see there's that's crazy. And you got seduction at the bottom right there. But I see that there's like a, you know, like somebody trying to, it's almost like somebody trying to come in and make you sick, or trying to, they manipulating the energy. Like, they're sending that energy out. Like, they're having conversations, you know, saying shit like, you know, that bitch, hopefully that bitch, you know, I watch what I say, but you know, what a person can say and send death threats towards you or whatever, verbally. I'm just seeing that. Whoever this can be a chick that's a Pisces. I don't know if you know a female that's a Pisces. That's probably like, kind of like, but, and it's a few of them. It's a lot of them, to be honest with you. It's a lot of them out here that I'm picking up on. Not in the cards, but that I'm picking up on. Let me see. Inner child is over here as well. I see inner child out. Let me see. Let me read this one. It says, sit in silence for a moment and listen. The answers you have been seeking are finally coming to you. Truly trust and believe that you are going to make it and be exactly where you need to be. We are on this journey with you. Hang in there. It's not much longer. I told you, like, you guys. So maybe like in the past, like 3 months, I think I said this the other day, but I'm getting this with this group as well. Your spirit guide was switched out. Your spirit guide was switched out. And it is the spirit guide that it was switched out to is more so about health. So you're going to get downloads about health, about discipline, about, you know, even communications. So you could be in communications, but even like the way that you communicate, the way that you really communicate within when you're speaking to you know what I'm saying, to your higher self, it's a different way that you talk to people. Maybe you speak a different, you know what I'm saying? All of this is wanting to come out. But it's you embracing your inner child, y'all. I can't make this shit up. I didn't do nothing with these cards, but this was just sitting there, say inner child. Show inner child. Somebody's trying to affect your inner child. Because we got We got the kid, we got a baby girl right there. So this can be a divine feminine, you know what I'm saying? I feel like equally the attacks are equally. Like it's to the degree on both sides. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's bad. But they're trying to get to your inner child. So just, you know, just listen to what people say. Listen to when people speak and shit, because they're speaking to your inner child. But you're gonna have to protect her. You're gonna have to protect him. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have, the way that you used to respond. You can't. You're not gonna be able to. Because these are different. These are different entities. This is a whole different field of low vibrational energies coming through new people. It's just to see if you are able to use this. And I'm not talking about your brain. I'm talking about your first eye. Like, allow your higher self to either respond or not respond. Should you even be responding? Should you even be dealing with these motherfuckers? Ancient Egyptian. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit go deep. So your inner child is being even guarded. Like, it's like certain souls have stenches, right? Depending on what level they are at on their evolution. And then some souls are taken care of, and they're protected. They're even hidden in plain sight. You know what I'm saying? And you are one of those souls. And it's your inner child that they've been keeping safe, because it's the creativity that's inside of you. It's something that's inside of you. You created. It's something that you do. Like, you can even make like herbs or something. Like, you can make stuff for like hair, or maybe you create like natural herbs, or you know how to, like, let's say if you had a farm, like, you know how to get the farm going. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could do shit that you probably don't even know you can do. And they want to give you all that access, but in order for you to have that access, no one that's not for you can have access for you. Nobody. If anybody ever feels some type of kind of way about you, ever, even if you didn't know, that's why they say and pay attention. Everything is being revealed. They said the veil is up, it's been up. It's no more deveiling nothing. You need to pay attention. And if you want to see, that's why they said safe travels, because it's some entities and it's some energies that's out there, and they're very powerful. I'm hearing fear not. And this is why they want you to be disciplined. Because if you're disciplined, then that means that you are aware. You know what I'm saying? You're aware. Self-awareness. Okay, let me see what this card say. It says, be clear about where you are putting your focus right now. Focus on your desired outcome. You have everything within to create the life of your dreams. Stop doubting yourself for once. This is your time. We've got you. See, they keep letting you know that they got you. I'm telling you, like, I can't make it up. That came out. This was underneath this. It's like you whoever like this gonna resonate with, like, you went through a time, like, I would say maybe, let's say it could have been 10 years, a span in your life when you didn't have no support at all. And when you found out that the support wasn't there, it was when you was going through hardship, but the support was around. But they made it a point to show you that they didn't give a fuck about you. But the way that they did it, though, it was the way that they manipulated their energy. And it's like, okay, you get accustomed to these type of kind of things. They become normal, even though the shit is not normal, because you grow up in it. That's where you hear about Uncle Fester and shit. You know what I'm saying? Uncle, what's his name? The nigga that used to touch on the kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? But because he got 10 sisters, and they all adore him, like, he ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit is being swept under the rug and shit. Them type of kind of motherfuckers that's been exiled. You know what I'm saying? Because they're choosing not to be honest about the things that's taking place, and they're choosing not to move forward with the clearing and the cleansing of the bloodline. So they are being, they're being cut from the bloodline, and they feel it. They feel the disconnect. They've been feeling the disconnect, but it's a trip because they've been fighting towards that. Like you have free will. That's the best thing about life, is that we have a choice. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people make choices and decisions, and then they don't want to stand on that shit. Like, you did that shit, then go fix it if it's not right. Because you can make another decision to turn that around, and you might have to do a lot to get that shit right, but you can. It's just like being a fucking lawyer and a public defender or a fucking judge. In order to be a judge, you have to go through being a public defender, a DA, and all of that shit. So we all done been there. Like, in my past life, I was on the same shit. I was actually, I'm not even finna get into it. But like, let's say like 10 lifetimes ago, I was bad. I had to pay for karma and shit. I seen my son and did some shit, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, nah, this ain't right. But you gotta go through it on each degree, from the extreme of good to the extreme of bad, right? That's what it is. It's duality. It's polarity, right, around this motherfucker. Okay, so it says, make today your new beginning. Try to leave any past mistakes in the past. I just said that earlier. Don't allow them to weigh you down any longer. Move forward today with the confidence and knowing that you have better and brighter days ahead. And I said that shit. Your confidence is that's what they took. They took your confidence when you was a child. And it caused you, if you was sick throughout your life and shit, like these sicknesses and shit like that you had, are getting, sick a lot, like that wasn't your destiny. You were getting sick because of the people around you were sick. So these were like spiritual attacks that attacked your body. And they started like when you was like 5, 6 years old. Somebody can stay in Portland. Or maybe you know somebody to stay in Portland. Some of you guys can be like on the Pacific. It's crazy because y'all, I had did some shit, like, well, I had did a video like a few, and I had picked up on like the coastline. The coastline, like, I was telling everybody to, like, the people that listen to me, I was saying like, make sure you guys pack y'all a bag and shit. And but yeah, so same, I'm just saying the same thing, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all just stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready, all right? So okay, I'm gonna pull one more card. I'm gonna let you guys go. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. Okay. Hello. Let's see. Let me see. Let's do this one. Also, I'm telling y'all right now, whoever this message is for, these 3 cards was here yesterday. They're still here. We're still in this energy. But this energy right here. Let me put these down because I want to be very clear on this. This energy, it says rhythm maker. I feel like I wasn't clear enough yesterday, but I said what I needed to say. And then we got harvest. I want y'all to think about this stuff. And then we got dancing. These 3 cards came out back to back. These cards never came out together. And they come from the same day in the same deck. But like, and this is your truth. Your truth is to be free. That is where you see miracles at, when you are free. Okay? When you're able to let your hair down, throw your hands up, you know what I'm saying, and be free, that's when you sleep comfortably. That's when you sleep comfortably. You know what I'm saying? And movement is going to help you do that. Movement is going to be a way that the divine speak through you. So if you are a communicator, I'm telling you, I'm hearing that biggest day. Green could be significant. The color red can also be. And I ain't just saying that because I got red in my hair, y'all. I be. You could be seeing purple. But movement is your best friend, okay? Dancing, moving around, just really, like, even if you're in the house doing that, I'm telling you, you're gonna have some shit that's gonna come through that line. It's gonna even strengthen that connection to the divine, okay? Even if it's like getting with some good-hearted, friends, meeting, putting yourself out there, you know what I'm saying, and really just living free, because this is something that you haven't explored like broadly in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was limitations here and there. Now it's no limitations. Now all of that shit is up. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like this is more so them telling you, like, look, this is where we are. We are in and look at all of this dancing. And what do kids do, y'all? I'm telling you, this message has a lot to do with the inner child within you. I'm telling you. And what do we supposed to do for our children? We show them, we love them with discipline. This is all, this is, I'm telling you, this is all the divine speaking to us, saying it's green, you can go. Safe travels came out. You could be life path number 3. Okay, you spend enough time in solitude. Okay, you got what? I'll say you got about another 3 weeks. Okay, to get your ass up. Okay, I don't care if you go start walking slow. It's time to start using your magic. It's time to start creating, producing, whatever it is that you do. It's fucking time. Okay? We got Grace out here. Okay? He gonna play. Don't nobody wanna go and speak to Grace. You know what I'm saying? Because they scared of him. But you're not. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he protects you. That's why that energy is there. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? It's Oseyan. It's grace. Give yourself some grace. The card said it itself. What did it say? It says, make today your new beginning. Try to leave any past mistakes in the past. Don't even talk about the shit. Somebody come to you trying to talk to you about some old shit, like, man, hold on. Stop their ass right there. Stop them right in they motherfucking, because I swear, I feel like empaths and like us, like people like us, I feel like it, like in the past, it'd be hard for us to, like, you know what I'm saying? Because we let a motherfucker be who they gonna be, but we ain't got time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no way that you finna come sit up here and talk to me about a nigga that I ain't seen or talked to or heard from. Or I'm not doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, and that, those are what I would call the people that be doing that type of kind of shit, the souls that be doing that type of kind of shit. When they try to bring shit to you, bring information that's not needed. I feel like those are what is it called? Those are con artists. They set up artists in the spiritual realm. You know what I'm saying? Because if they can attach a story to you, or if they can attach an energy to you, and if you bite, it's like hooking a fish. That's how you hook a fish, right? You can't just catch a fish by sticking your fucking hand, like by standing, like some, I'm just saying, like usually you will have to get a hook and you have to put something on the hook to catch the fish and you have to stand. That's what they do. And it's not just to you. They've been doing it for decade and decade and century through century, lifetime through lifetime. That's what these motherfuckers, and this is why they shit don't never change. They tactics never change. The shit that they do, we just getting privy to it. I'm not gonna just say just getting privy to it, but just really learning this shit and being able to break apart from it. You know, yesterday I was talking about parallel lines, and when I was being shown like the parallel lines. Yes, they're everywhere, but that's because we're being separated. We're being separated from certain people, certain energies, you know, certain souls, certain situations. We're being separated from that. And that's why green is significant. Green light. Green light. It's time to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's done playing with these people. Okay, I'm gonna pull 2 more cards and I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna get the food. Growth. Okay, so the number 15 can be significant. I just split the deck, 15, and then boundaries. And I feel like this too, right? And I seen a reader say this earlier, and I so much agree with her. I love her so much. Y'all should go check her out. Her name is TT Talk, okay? Is it TT Talk? She go crazy, y'all. She go fucking crazy. She's amazing. But she was talking about how the boundaries is like around you. The boundaries is around us. It's not like it was, they're not talking about setting boundaries. That means that they got us in the middle. Look at this circle right here. Yeah, they got us in the middle and they're protecting us. Like, they're not fucking playing. They like, no, they're making it. They don't give a fuck. They like, no, we're going there. They, you know what I'm saying? Like, they like our ancestors, our spirit guides. It's like, nah, we need the guard because the stakes is up. It's getting high. Whatever it is that you were supposed to do, whatever you're gonna know, because you're gonna see the pressure. You're gonna see you're gonna see the people come down. People that you know, people that you don't know. They're gonna come down and they're going to try to make it difficult for you. They're gonna try to, you know, how can I say it? Derail you or hold you up or, you know, have you, you know what I'm saying, those type of kind of things get to happening a lot, then you know that it's a spiritual attack, you know what I'm saying? So like, and that's why you gotta release. But they're gonna come. You can't stop them from coming, especially new motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? You're going through a transformation. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of knowledge coming through. There's a lot of fucking knowledge coming through. It's a trip how these cards just coming out. Protection. You know what I'm saying? You have protection. Infinite protection. I had said something about the Stargate. So some of you guys are going to be shown exactly where you come from. If you don't already know. And so I'm not gonna get into that, but you can go back and watch from the beginning. And I did say about what that meant. And it was about the health and everything. And in order for you to levitate to a certain plane, or the plane that you actually come from, for you to levitate there, you have to be without the pesticides. I'm gonna call the motherfuckers pesticides, which is the food and all of this shit and the stress and all of that shit has to be completely, released, and then you'll be able to go in and see, and you'll remember. All right, and you heard that from me first. All right, you heard that from me first. So when you go in there and you get it right and you discipline and you get to your shit, you know what I'm saying, get in your bag. And when I say get in your bag, that means get into yourself. That don't mean get into a bag of money, y'all. It ain't got shit to do with money. You know what I'm saying? That's not even the real currency, right? Energy is the real currency, like real shit. That's what, at least that's how I feel. But discipline, get to it. You know what I'm saying? Get to it. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you for coming to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. I love you guys. I love those who love me. And I'm gonna close all the portals out, and I'm gonna holler at y'all. And next time I come back on here too, I'm going to I'm gonna pull fresh cards, y'all. But my shit be fresh anyway, because I be picking up on the energy. But I'll pull some because I know that I love seeing the cards being pulled too as well. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.